So they are having Port Day lunch special menu. So we're gonna go check that out right now.
And I'm gonna be putting on my sweats at dinner time.
Compromise. This Port Day lunch was only on the first Sea Day as well as this Ketchikan Day. It's very interesting. Never seen it on any ship. So we're gonna go check it out. So first time trying this open seating lunch here on Ketchikan Port Day. This is our last true Port Day. We do stop at Victoria tomorrow. We missed it on the first Sea Day. They actually had, instead of Sea Day Brunch, they had a breakfast, which was the Port Day breakfast on a Sea Day. And then this open seating lunch, and it had a different menu. So we'll show you that. First time we've ever seen this on the menu. So we wanted to give it a try. From today's menu, trying it out, we are so glad that we did. I had the antipasto for my appetizer. It was great. It was filling as a nice little appetizer. The meat was a star. The green olives were really, really good as well. Neptune's chef salad that I had was absolutely delicious. It had Alaskan king crab, baby shrimp, fresh scallops, it had fresh salmon. I ate every item of food in that salad. It wasn't big, but it was just right for the lunch.
I had the old-fashioned German lentil soup. Lentils, onion, little carrot. It was flavorful. And then I had the grilled steak sandwich, and it was perfect. It had bell peppers, onion, mushroom, tomato. The steak was thin and tender. So it was a really delicious sandwich. So we just had all three desserts, and they were all pretty tasty. The gingerbread cake is more ginger, less nutmeg and cinnamon that you would think of classically as gingerbread. We had the apple hollander, which is pretty tasty. It's kind of a combination of pie and cake. And then we have the ice cream sundae, which of course can't go wrong there. Lunch, open seating, I think overall it was definitely worth it to come in. Got that right away. It was delicious, but now we are super tired and need to take a nap so we can get ready for elegant night later and then eat again.
All right, what do you think we got, fam?
I
I don't know. It might be a gorilla.
It's a platypus!
Gorillas have ears, though.
It's a buff platypus.
Where's the baby?
When I first walked in, I thought it was a duck because, like, here it looks like a duck, here it looks like a platypus, and then here it looks like a gorilla. Oh, goodness. Look at all these babies. If you go on Alaska cruise, you will come home with babies.
I got the pork tart. It was really good tonight. It had extra caramelized onions and this jam sauce on it. And it was packed with the spinach and cream. I don't know what kind of cheese is in there, but it was amazing tonight.
So I had the cream of mushroom bisque, and I'm not a big fan of mushrooms. Actually, I avoid mushrooms on any of my dishes, but I wanted to give this a try because cream of mushroom is pretty tame, and I was happy I got it. I got the little pepper on top, and it was just right. It was very, very warm, and it's nice and thick too. So if that's the kind of soup that you like, I would recommend it.
So I got the spaghetti carbonara, and it's really good. I just don't like the bacon. I don't like bacon in anything, so.
I normally don't get it and I eat Charlie's, but tonight I went ahead and got this spaghetti carbonara, and it was fantastic. It's always super creamy and flavorful.
So the 2 lobster tails I had were absolutely delicious. 100% get them every single time. Always get 2. You can get more than that, but you're going to have to pay $5 for each one of them. They were perfect with the melted butter. I only get 2 broccolis per plate. Love my steamed broccoli, so I wish there was a little bit more of that. The mushroom risotto is so good as well on the bottom. I ate every last bit of it, and I wasn't even hungry coming to this meal.
So we're at dinner. We were going at full speed, and we have just stopped moving. So either there's a whale blocking our path, or we've broken down. We'll let you know.
So there was that loud pop. And then it was like we were kicking back the engines again, and then they shut them down.
So we might be living in Alaska now. Creme brulee tonight. It's got a crispy top, but it could have been a little bit more caramelized. But overall, I mean, it tastes good. The flan underneath is really creamy, tasty.
I ordered 2, and I picked one to have first, and I went to get the second one. And rather than swapping the plates around, I just went to pick it up, and I was just going to set it on top, just a little bit higher, a little bit closer to my mouth for that efficiency. But they don't have the same size bowls. My second one, I'm going to go ask for just a crust. left over from someone else's water. The engines are fired again, so we'll see if we actually start moving forward again. If not, we're going to take all of our bed sheets, go out on the deck 12, and string them in one big giant sail and get home in a couple of days. Day 6 here on the Carnival Luminosa. We are headed back towards Seattle, back towards Victoria, actually. We're going to stop, of course, in Victoria for a quick 3.5-hour port stop on the 7th and last day of this sailing. I stepped outside while Brandy and her grandmother shop a little bit in the shops. We're waiting for Vintage Pop to start. That's the playlist production. We only had 2 playlist productions on this whole sailing. They had a brand new group of performers come in all across the ship. There's been new crews that have just been coming in to the Carnival Luminosa. So they weren't able to do a third performance. We actually talked to a few of them in the elevator on the very first day. I asked them why it wasn't America Rocks on this particular sailing, because I've seen that was on previous sailing fun times of the Luminosa, and they said they are still working on putting that show together for the current crew that is here on June 1st. So you might expect that in a future itinerary. They're just doing Flick, which was amazing, and Vintage Pop, which we've never seen before. So I'm super excited about that. Doors open in just about 15 minutes. We probably gonna get out of our fancy clothes. Not that this is anything fancy, but we look pretty nice for some photos here on that second elegant night. After Vintage Pop, we probably want to go and take advantage of the last kind of relaxing evening. Tomorrow daytime, just at sea. I don't know how rocky it's going to be. Hopefully the weather's good and we can enjoy what's technically a sea day, but then a kind of busy evening with that port stop in Victoria. So with that, we'll see what the night brings us here on day 6 of the Carnival Luminosa.
What did you think of the show? Perfect. Now, folks, this cast coming back doing the same show at 9:30. You're more than welcome to come back and see this incredible show one more time.
Vintage Pop was pretty good. The dancers from this playlist production, as well as the singers, were all really, really great. We'll see what they have for tomorrow at the World Works here. It's kind of a salute to all the nationalities that serve on the crew of the ship. But the playlist performers will perform, and we'll get to see them one last time before we have to leave the sailing. Right now we're going to check Ronnie Bullard, one of the comedians on this ship, for a rated R show. And then it's 80's night. So we're going to grab Charlie from Camp Ocean after the show, get dressed in our 80's gear, and head out to the Lido deck for some 80's party under the stars, but under a roof.
In the sun.
See you in a bit. Carnival Luminosa family, are you ready for the 80's party?
Don't
Whoa.
stop believing.
It's supposed to be loud. It's not loud out here yet. Oh. Just shows how good the acoustics are.
Sshh. We're going to be singing tonight. We're going to be dancing tonight. We're going to be having a good time. Are you ready? What do you think of my outfits? What do you think of my conveniently placed fanny pack? I was thinking of the children. I was thinking of the children. You sound like cats in the night. That's okay, that's okay. Here we go. You did tell me this in confidence, but you shouldn't tell me anything because I have a microphone and I just share everything.
He said Ivan was a stripper.
His name wasn't Ivan when he was on stage. He went by his stage name, which was Puppy. I'm a puppy. Do you want to see what Puppy can do? Let's make some noise for the very wet Puppy.
Well, when you have a 7-year-old, it's hard to finish a full 30-minute party at 10:30 at night, 3 hours behind your normal time zone. So we're up here playing chess. Girls just want to have fun, right?
Put it up in the air and let's party. One last time tonight to this song. Up and down the boulevard. See it. Carnival Luminosa, together in time tonight.
That was awesome. 80's rock and roll.
Yeah. How come no one told me that I was sprouting a mullet back here? It's gross.
I sprouted my mullet really quick.
You can't. You can only
I
see.
just want to see.
I'll
I'm
look
going
you
with the
in
card.
eyes.
I have the power. So if I want to go get pizza right now, I can just go and get pizza and not put them in.
Oh, I thought it was a card.
It doesn't.
We gotta be quiet. People are sleeping.